as I said the other day, if you want this god-darn civil war, bring it. Because there's more of us than there are Trump supporters. You know what? We all lose if we do a civil war. We all lose family members. We all lose friends. Not just us Trump supporters. It's all of us. Every last goddamn one of us. So if you want your little civil war, start it.
For the life of me, I will never understand the thought process of some of these lefty loonies. Like, don't get me wrong, I know where they get their ideas from. Like, I'm aware of the ideologies that some of these people subscribe to. I'm aware of the propaganda that they're subjected to. But I don't think I will fully ever understand why they think this way. Like, how can you be out here accusing other people of trying to start a civil war when all anyone was doing, everyone was minding their business? Charlie Kirk was minding his business, going on college campuses, talking to college students, and then y'all murdered him in front of the whole world, and then celebrated his death in front of the whole world, and then you turn around and accuse us of wanting a civil war? No, I think we all just wanted to live our lives. I think we all just wanted to speak freely about how we feel. I think Charlie just wanted to do his college tour. No one wanted a civil war. If anyone wanted a civil war, it's y'all. How can you kill a man, celebrate his death, egg on more violence, encourage more violence, and then accuse everyone else that's just peacefully praying, mourning Charlie's death? You accuse all of them of wanting civil war. These people are constantly pushing and prodding and poking, trying to get a reaction, trying to stir the hornet's nest. And they don't really want what they want, if you know what I mean. Like, from the way it looks, they are the ones that actually want a civil war. They're the ones that want more violence. And this isn't just my opinion. They tell you this themselves, that they want more assassinations and stuff like that. They're talking about it all over social media every day. There's thousands of videos on TikTok of them encouraging more things to happen, like what happened to Charlie. Yet, they're the ones accusing everyone else of wanting a civil war. They're pushing for something that they can't handle. They can't even handle being called the wrong pronouns. They can't handle basic stand-up comedy. They can't handle freaking anything. That's why so many things are canceled these days. These people are so sensitive, yet they want violence. It doesn't make sense. They get offended by TV shows. They get offended by words. They couldn't handle Charlie's words, yet they're out here calling for a civil war because that's really what they want. And as I've explained before, it's right out of the playbook. They always accuse you of what they're guilty of. Rules for radicals. That's what these people are doing. And I mean, what more do we need? What more do we have to see? It's so sickening. It's so tiresome. Every single day with these people constantly pushing for something crazy to happen. Can't we all just relax for one freaking day? Obviously not. Obviously not. And it's not like Charlie is the only thing that happened, folks. It's easy to look at it like, oh, just Charlie's assassination. No, they tried to blow up a Fox News van at a Charlie Kirk memorial. They tried to blow up the news for covering the story. They've stopped multiple attacks at Charlie Kirk memorials. They went and shot up an ICE facility. It's not just the Charlie Kirk assassination. There's little attacks and things happening on almost a daily basis now. It feels like all hell is broken loose over the past couple of weeks. And they still sit here and record videos accusing everyone else that is just being peaceful, normal people, they're accusing us of wanting civil war. And now they're really angry because people are still upset about Charlie. They're angry that people are still talking about Charlie. They wanted to kill him, and then they wanted everyone to forget about him within a couple of days. And because that hasn't happened, they're getting even more angry and upset, encouraging more violence, threatening people, going crazy, filming their meltdowns. They're melting down because people are still talking about Charlie. In fact, I have a clip right here that I want to show you of one of these people freaking out. Before I roll the clip, though, if you're here, if you like the channel, if you support the channel, make sure you support the channel by hitting that like button. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it helps the channel more than you know. If you're here watching these videos on a daily basis, make sure you quickly hit that thumbs up. Also, make sure you share the videos on Facebook, X, whatever social media you're on. Maybe you might want to send these videos to your grandma in the nursing home. Any and everyone, share the videos far and wide. Also, if you're feeling generous, if you would like to donate to the channel, because you know they don't really like when we speak the truth about things like this, you could always donate via Cash App or Super Thanks. It's always so greatly appreciated, more than you could understand. But with that being said, let's go ahead and roll this clip and look at another one of these loonies, and then I'll be right back with more.
Dear white people, can you please hop off the soapbox of Charlie Kirk now? He was a podcaster. Go love your parents while they're alive. How about that? Love your neighbors while they're alive. How about that? And stop mourning the death of a podcaster. A podcaster. A mega podcaster. Shit's getting old. It's getting super old. Fucking seriously sick of it. As I sit daily watching the mega people destroy America. You're destroying America. You mega, you're destroying America. If you're trying to fix it, stop. Because you're not. You're destroying it. Charlie Kirk was a podcaster for mega.
In this day and age, if you hear a white person start off their message with "Dear white people," you could go ahead and totally disregard everything else that they're about to say, most likely, because chances are that they are a self-hating white savior type, and that's what this woman is. We have a blonde white woman with like sun cancer, freckles all over her chest, blue eyes, trying to preach to other white people about why we shouldn't care about Charlie Kirk because he's just a podcaster. And I find it ironic that she's calling, or she's saying that all of the people who are basically praying, mourning Charlie's death, all of the people who came together for memorial services, that did candlelight services for Charlie, all of the people that decided, you know what, I'm going to start going to church. I'm going to start valuing my family more. All of those people, she says, they're the problem, right? The people who peacefully reacted to Charlie's death, they're the problem in this country. Not the trans, furry, lefty weirdos who are out here assassinating people. They're not the problem. The self-hating white savior women who are enabling this crazy behavior, they're not the problem. Everyone else is the problem. All of the peaceful people who did nothing wrong at all. They're only guilty of feeling bad about seeing a father get killed in front of their faces. There's a lot of people who aren't the biggest Charlie Kirk fans who are really affected by his death. I've told you guys personally that I am not like the hugest Charlie Kirk fan in the world. I was making fun of the guy not too long before he got killed because there were some things that I disagreed with him about. But I agreed with him on most things. And regardless if I agreed or disagreed, I don't want to see anyone get killed like that. because I'm a decent human being. Unlike this woman, unlike any of the people celebrating his death, I'm a decent human being. But here she is preaching to us about how bad we are and how sick and tired she is of hearing about Charlie. If you didn't want to hear about him, maybe y'all shouldn't have assassinated him. Because now you're hearing about him even more. Now you're seeing him come across your TikTok feeds and your social media feeds now more than ever. And it's going to continue to happen. We're not going to just stop talking about Charlie because you're upset about it. Jeez. Between these kind of people and the people that the person that you saw at the beginning of this video, if you want a civil war, start it then. Like, just God. This situation has really brought out the worst people. But I am glad that they are willingly, like, stepping into the light. You know? You used to have to search far and wide to find these disgusting people because they would hide in their little crevices and their little holes. Now they all reside on TikTok, and it's not hard to find them. You know, they put themselves out there. So I guess that's a good thing. I guess it's kind of a good thing, because I think it's always important for people to understand reality. And the reality is that there's a lot of people in this country and around the world that are demented, psychotic, demonic, evil people, like the people that we just saw in these clips in this video. But for now, I want to hear from you guys down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, or ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon at the next one.